What is up, everyone? Today I will be reviewing the HTC T-Mobile version of the HTC Radar. It's a Windows Phone 7. It's powered by 1 GHz Hummingbird processor, I believe, but don't let that 1 GHz get you down. It's a very fast, fluid-moving operating system, so I don't think it really needs a very powerful processor. Uh, yeah, so far call quality on this hasn't been terrific, and I don't know if that's because I'm not using the T-Mobile bands. I am actually using the AT&T bands because this phone is currently unlocked to use AT&T. It's a 4G LTE phone, but as you can see, I'm in a basement right now, and I only have 2G, and I'm in the middle of the city. I'm outside of Detroit, and I only get 2G in the basement with no bars. Uh, that doesn't really fly for me, but maybe that's because I'm on an unlocked phone. If you guys know anything about that, let me know. Now I have no service, so yeah, but it's fast. It does everything I want it to, except the only shitty part is that I don't really get great service anywhere. The Facebook app isn't very good. Um, yeah, it's a good operating system. It doesn't beat Android, that's for sure. But it does. It's synced to my Nexus 7 here for the calendar and stuff. So it lets me know what I'm doing. Say I set up a calendar maybe like on my tablet, and I have my Google account hooked up to the HTC Radar. It syncs my calendar. You can see right here on the lock screen, it tells me that I have school at 2 o'clock today, so that's nice. There's not a lot of customizing options, really, which is another drawback. I mean, you can change the theme around, you can change, like, the tile colors, and something that I've noticed, too, is that some of the newer, Windows mobile phones, they have like a lot more live tiles. There's not very many live tiles on Windows Phone 7. I mean, like the Facebook app doesn't show anything. Skype, Twitter, Tango, nothing. It doesn't show anything. IMBD changes, Flickster changes, people changes, the weather changes, and I think music changes if I'm playing a song. So, you know, maybe that's why this thing's so speedy, is because it doesn't have very many live tiles. But I'm sure if there were more live tiles, this thing would run a lot more slow. But it is only a 1 gigahertz processor. Um, so far I haven't really used any of the Windows apps that have come preloaded on here. I see that there's Office here for looking at your Word and Note and PowerPoint documents. I haven't used that, so I can't really rate that, give it a rating right now. But yeah, it pretty much does everything I want. The only drawback is the service, and the eye candy isn't terrific. It's not very appealing to me. It's just a few boxes on a screen, just oversized icons, and I have the white version here. The speakers are great. The camera, it's pretty good. I think it's 5 megapixel here. Let me see. Fire up the camera. I believe it's a 5 megapixel camera, autofocus. You can change the scenes around, you can do panorama shots. So it's not the worst operating system in the world. I wish that T-Mobile or HTC would come out and update for Windows Phone 7, but then again, the processor on this thing is pretty damn weak, so I'm not sure if it would even be adequate enough to run Windows Phone 7. Gaming performance on here, nothing spectacular. I mean, it's not an HD screen. It is a higher resolution screen, I believe, but it's definitely not HD. Even though it looks pretty crystal clear, it's not really. I think it's 800 by 600 pixels, which is decent. It also has a forward-facing camera. It has an accelerometer, and it has a light sensor. I believe that's what it's called right there. That kind of oblong, dark shape. It kind of looks like a camera, but that's the camera. I believe the camera is a 1.3 megapixel, if that. It's a webcam, so I haven't done any Skype calling off of this yet. But, it is what it is. It's a decent little phone. I think it's about a year old now, but yeah, anyway, guys, that's my review. Thanks for watching.